going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
I want to know if you knew who you were before the twist came in, like when you read the script.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you figure it out, or did they tell you?
No, when I first went in actually to meet with Sam and Chad Hamilton, our executive producer, I walked in and was like, Mr. Robot isn't real, is he? And they were like, no. And then, I was like reading, and then he was like, well, blah, 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 because, you're his sister. And I was like, what? How would I know that? So he told me before I even got the job, actually. So I knew that from the beginning. It would be insane to not know that and be able to play that because it's such a specific relationship. I always say that it would have been interesting if Rami didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it would have been played so differently if it was just a random guy coming in and you're able to go back and watch it and watch all of our stuff together and see like, oh, right, they are acting,
Right, you're playing it.
Yeah.
It seems like it seems like the F Society has kind of become control now. Is that kind of like your kind of the general, since it seems like Elliot's kind of out of commission, so to speak?
Yeah. She definitely takes on that militant leader position, given Elliot kind of trying to get off the grid, being at our mom's, and other members of F Society kind of backing down because of, what we did. We wanted to start a revolution and we wanted to change the world and fix it, and really what we did at this point is destroy it. And so I think, you have the option of going, oops, okay, or you sit there and you say we need to follow through with this. And if we don't follow through with it, then we're worse than E-Corp and we're the monsters. So, I think that stepping up and taking that position was the only option she has, and this was, and is her kind of the biggest thing that she's wanted in life, and so there's no way that she's not going to do everything she can to see it through.
Do you think she wants to hold on to that?
Hold on to what?
Just that position until, let's say, Elliot comes back?
Yeah, I think that if she doesn't do it, no one else is. And that's a lot of what we see this season is her kind of struggle of trying to stay in control of something that, is bigger than all of us, and just of dealing with these like dire consequences of what we did, and trying to keep up that facade and image of being able to really take control.
Last night's episode, you kind of introduced this whole idea that Elliot might be a problem. Is that going to be explored more in this season? Does she know about Mr. Robot? Because you kind of got in that sense of it last season, but really don't know the extent of how messed up Elliot is.
Yeah, I think I know when in the scene when I'm like, I'm your sister, that I say to him like, did you forget again? So like episodes like this have happened before, but obviously not this bad, and that was the first time after that I ever heard about the fact that he was seeing our dead dad. I think it's something that her and Angela have been dealing with, but not to this degree. And I think there's like that battle between like, I can't even worry about that right now. Like this is like too much, and like this is like the priority and like what I need to focus on. And I think, a lot of that can be like deflecting from not wanting to deal and cope with what's really going on with her brother. But, I think she's head underwater.
We've seen clips of Ellie's childhood. We've never seen any reviewers or any interaction. Do you think we'll eventually see it, or do you maybe have any information you probably can share with us? What I'm saying, do you think we'll ever get to see your side of it?
Yeah, we get to, this season. Last season we had to keep me more in and out and hidden in order for that reveal to pay off, which thank God it did. And so now we really get to dive into Darlene and who she is and her past and why she's doing what she's doing and see flashbacks of what happened or stories of when she was younger.
Do you think Darlene will have like the same clashes with Mr. Robot maybe later on the season?
We'll have a what?
Will she clash with Mr. Robot later on the season?
No. I mean, she doesn't see him.
I know, because there's times that he disappears or he falls asleep. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When it came to the big hack last year, it seemed that you did a lot of the really key coding, but then weren't really given as much credit for being sort of the technological part of it. Do you find that your character is a little bit undersold in terms of having an equal intelligence to her brother?
I think that Elliot definitely gives, it's not a competition with them. I think he really gives her the credit that she deserves in saying, like, we did this. I think the fact that he executed alone was kind of a big thing, and we all wanted to do this together. But I think that he, like people do acknowledge and know how good she is. But of course, there should be signs everywhere.
We're gonna wrap, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.